Alright, so apparently I have a fan of my Smurf series, the Smurfs, Light and Dark. And I tend to frequently call it the Light and Dark series on most every wiki page. Because I have a friend who created a parody wiki called the Smurfs wiki. It's basically just the heaviest satire of the main cartoon and whatnot. So I just received word that one of the people who works on that, they fell in love with one of my characters from that series and decided to make a collection with their team of like 3 or 4 other people who work on the wiki with them, and decided to say, hey, we made you a present. We are either going to really love it or really hate it, and I can't wait to see what it is. So sure enough, I'm just going to check that out, and I wanted to do a live reaction because this thing is so ridiculously funny to me. Anyway, without further ado, let's actually read this page and see what kind of satirical garbage they've written about my baby. First of all, Drake and Justin. Just the other day I was talking with someone about like Drake and Josh may not have been the best show in the world, but you know, for a kid's show that was 7 and up, I thought it was funny. So I appreciate that joke. This is Twerking Justin, made by a guy named Ross. It's just like the one he made for the page for Johan on this wiki. I love it so much, and I shouldn't, but I do. Because you can't take everything too seriously in life, especially kids' cartoons. Yes, they can have depth. Yes, they can be a lot in terms of breaking down character arcs and deeper meanings in things like Pearls of Wisdom. Just, there's so much I could go into just about the series and why I like the Smurfs as it is in the canonical sense, but this wiki just puts it all into perspective. Some of it's just ridiculous. This is one example. Peanut butter and Justin sandwich. I love that this is Justin Timberlake up here because my intended voice actor for this character is Justin Timberlake because I know he does voice work and he's gorgeous. I want to hold him in my arms. Beautiful. Justin is a disgustingly handsome squire who appears in the Light and Dark series. He's not a real Smurfs character, but he is damn pretty. Even his fucking horse is handsome. Which is funny because it's not actually his horse, but it's just a horse friend. It's a whole thing. That's a whole different discussion. The real page is here. This is cute. This is actually what I do on my character pages. Just a little touch that really does put it together. I always do references back to the original character page if it exists on the main Smurfs wiki, just because I want to be fair and say like, here's what the actual character is. This is what I'm working off of. Squire is I immediately read the wrong word because I'm looking ahead. Justin is a squire for Gerard, well known as the world's gayest king. Aside from being a manly man who runs around in tights all day, he makes poetry and music in his downtime because you get you a man who can do both. Yes. Justin's sword is silver, which is the prettiest metal, befitting the prettiest boy. However, I like to think he has it to defend Gerard from werewolves. Oh my. He is crazy gay and probably became a squire for the sole purpose of standing behind Johan's titanium thighs. Yes, let's be real. Johan is the real deal here. My actual crush that got me into the series, no lie. Okay, of course he later discovers that Johan is an obvious himbo who can look at the most sexually charged sonnet, call it lovely, and then go back to beating test dummies or something. Rest in peace, Justin. Oh my god. Oh my god, I think that's a reference to the song Come Home Dark Night that I wrote. It's yet to debut in the series, but I have it and I think I've shared it with this girl once or twice. I'm so glad I did. That's beautiful. Who is this man? Women want him. Men also want him. That's so beautiful. That's really nice. Justin, despite his many talents, is not left-handed. Not like me. This is somehow a remarkable occurrence. He rides a horse named Princeton, as he couldn't actually afford to go to college, and this is his way of coping. Again, I don't think I've explained to this girl that no, Princeton is actually not his horse, but that's really cute. Further complicating the matter, the College of Princeton does not exist yet, which actually was kind of where I took the inspiration to name this horse, not gonna lie. Funny enough too, because it goes well with Justin. Justin is the name of the company that makes high school and college class rings. Oh, his tears are like the butter in my fridge. Unsalted. This is because Justin does not have an ounce of salt in his body like a snail. His blood is also white. I cannot tell you why. Every spring he has dandruff like my dog. However, unlike my dog, he can hear. Damn. Just drop that right there. Substance abuse. Justin is a lightweight. If a singular drop of wine touches his tongue, he will proceed to collapse drunk. Pathetic. Probably Pee-wee. All of that, by the way, is 100% notes that I've made in some of my concept art. So this is the actual character page. This is who they're parodying and writing about. And see, as you can see, my page actually doesn't have a ton of information just yet, only because I'm trying to withhold a lot of it. I really want to remind myself to write the actual episodes first, then do the rest. But all of those notes are deciphered from these character sketches. I love the fact that this girl can read my cursive writing. That is so beautiful. Just makes me so happy. So I appreciate that. And then, so that's where all that came from. Crazy. I love it. He is, however, addicted to music. He hides a flute in his undershirt during work, probably because he needs to get his fix. Is that your little flute, or are you just happy to see me? Johan, probably not, but I wish. Oh my god. What is this man? Our first working theory was that Jostin was secretly a river spirit, as his tears are limited edition unsalted flavor. However, leading scientists have since come to the conclusion that he's actually a plant. He's born in May and is remarked as glowing in the spring. Man loves sunlight, never eats food because he photosynthesizes. Has chronic spring dandruff, which is clearly pollen. Only drinks water, but hates being drenched. If you put him in salt water, you will fucking die. Non-salted tears. I'm serious, I'm losing my fucking mind. I legit think Justin is a goddamn plant. The trivia, one of Johan's many blonde husbands. Of course he is. The handsome blonde, yes. Went blind from staring into the sun once, and he got better. Okay, that's unproven. He just really likes the sun. He has Elmer's glue for blood. This is why he is so good with horses. I get that reference. That's terrible. Dusty and crusty. What? Okay, this one I don't get, but that's pretty funny either way. That's pretty funny. You guys are nuts. I love you. I didn't even read this yet. I need to save this. This is, look at that in full glory. Gentler twerk for a gentler night. Alias is Pollen Handsome. Marital status, Johan. Place of birth, my loving arms. Place of death, the ocean. Oh my god, accurate though. Okay, not really. No, he does not die in this series, I promise. Physical description, species, snail. Gender, guy. Height, guy. Weight, patio plant. Alright, fair enough. He's very lightweight, let's be real. Eye color blue. Yep. Oh my god, that's so cute. What is there anything in this gallery? Oh god. Oh my god, there is. Oh no. Oh no, there's things in the gallery. Who drew this? Photosynthesis. Oh my god, I love it. It's just the same one over and over. Johnson reading poetry in the park. What a beautiful thing. I love the peacock hat. What? Johnson vibing. Stop it. At least it isn't salt. It's a freshwater lake. What did you guys do? Standing guard at Gerard's castle. Johnson does not know how to swim. This is true. He's not a good swimmer. I love you guys. Oh my goodness gracious. Where do I even begin to unpack that? Again, forgive me. It's still very much a big work in progress. He went through a lot of revisions between the last 10 years. So if anyone's interested in what the heck these guys are fans of and why they like my stuff, this is why. This is the main page, the Smurfs fan in wiki. This is where I put at least some of my stuff for now. I always unveil it as I can, but this is just a lot of work that I've put into for over a decade, and it's still ongoing. So the fact that I have at least a few little fans out there who truly do pay attention to this stuff and they are interested in learning more about what I do, stuff like that keeps me going. So thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. This is the Smurfs Light and Dark. It is a fan series, completely non-profit. What can I say? I just really love the Smurfs, but more so than the Smurfs, what I really love is the human characters. I love Peyo's work, and I just wanted to create something that felt truly Smurfy. Thank you guys. Check out this fucking wiki. It's not appropriate for kids or adults that don't act like kids. Enough about me, enough about this. I just wanted to say thank you for creating that ridiculously fun page. It does mean a lot.